Welcome back, my Giggle Room cool kids. We're doing some more Hot Wheels today, and we've got quite a few cars to do. We've got the Highway Workshop, so we have 3 of those, which are pretty cool. They're pretty fast cars. We've got a Ryura LX, a twin mill, and a 69 Corvette. And then we have this guy, and this guy is a highway off-road, and he's called a Bullwhip. And then last but not least, we have the Highway City, and this is a custom 12 Ford Mustang, one of my faves. So let's get ready and see what we got, because you can't tell how cool they are until you get them up close. So let's get them out so we can look at each one of these closely, because we want to collect these. Now you can always play with them, it's not a big deal, but I like to collect my cars. You guys can do whatever you want, but I like to collect them. So let's see and take a really good look at all of these neat cars. This is pretty cool. This is the Corvette, 69 Corvette. So now we have them all out. So let's line them up like they would be. Let's see, this one goes this way, just like in a showroom. Wow. So let's look at the 69 Corvette first. It's a brilliant, great purple color, and as you can see, it's got this sort of iridescent color to it. It's also got really sharp silver flames up each side of it and on the front as well. It's got the popped hood and the sloped back, which is good for making lots of speed, and it also has the information on the underside and a little bit of detail to show you the underworks of the car. So this is really cool. It's got all silver interior and also a little steering wheel, so it's got a lot of detail. The running boards are sterling silver, so that's very neat, and the grille is also sterling silver. The back has the dual exhaust and 4 headlights, just like the Corvette does, and this is one sharp happening car. So let's look at this guy. This guy is called the Ryura LX. So this is definitely a sports car, as you can tell. This is probably made in Italy or something like that, but you guys probably know more than I do. So this is sharp. This has orange paint with the track lines on the side that are black and yellow. Very, very neat. It's got silver interior, and as you can tell, it's 4-door, but you have 2 short windows on either side, and also a gorgeous back window with 2 seats in the back and 2 seats in the front. So even though this is a sports car, it's definitely made for 4 people, maybe even 5, so that's even better. So now we want to look at this one, and this is the twin mill. So this is pretty sharp. This one here, twin mill, because it's got 2 turbos on each side, which is definitely happening. That is so decent. It's also made very low to the ground, not very much room, probably 1.5 inches, maybe, from the ground to the bottom of the car. It's also made for racing. You can tell. This is probably a stock car that goes doing the short drag races or things like that. So that's really neat. So that's a cool car that we want to collect. It definitely has a really neat paint job. It's green and black, and it also has a darker green all around. And the twin turbos are sterling silver. They have to stand out. So that is definitely very cool. You can tell the back wheels of the car are actually a little bit bigger than the smaller ones, so that's how you know it's a drag car. And it probably would also have a parachute that would come out of the back to keep it from falling off, because sometimes the tops go very high. Now this one is called the Bullwhip. So this is definitely an off-road car. You can see that for sure. It's got a huge metal grate in the back, and it's got the derby style top to it, so like a rally car. So that's in case it flips over. It definitely has the roll cage, as you can see. I don't know if you boys and girls can see that inside, but it has a roll cage. And the wheels are definitely made for off-road. They are huge, huge, thick wheels, and that's what they would have on a regular Bullwhip car. You can tell inside that these actually don't even have doors, because they don't need them, because this is made for roughing up. They have just the roll cage inside, so this is definitely pretty sharp. It's got dual exhaust, and it's got a motor that would go. Its lights are actually inside this grille here, and this is made so that this keeps everything intact, And that way, if you fall like this, you are safe and it doesn't ruin any of the motor or the lights or anything like that. So it's got a pretty cool paint scheme. I like it. The dark blue with the light blue and the little bit of medium blue. Very, very cool. So this car is definitely sharp. And last but not least, we have a custom Ford Mustang. Now this car is totally done up. This is not stock. Look at the rims on this. Custom rims, spinners, which are pretty decent. Purple running board. The paint scheme on it is like a light lilac, sparkly purple, and it actually has a soccer motif. So that's kind of cool. I like that. The soccer ball on the back. You can tell it's got the twin exhaust. Oh, it's a beautiful car. This is actually my favorite car. You can tell it's got the roll cage in there. It's what you need. And very good detail. It's got little lights and it's pretty cool. This car is done well. I really like how when you spin the wheels, all you see is gold. So this is definitely a neat car. I very much enjoy it. So we've got quite a few cars here today. We did really well. We actually scored quite a few, and you get to pick what you want, so you can pick whatever cars you like. I happen to see these ones, and I like some of the sports cars. I like the classics, which would be the Corvette and the Mustang. And I also like the fast sports car, which are these two, and then the off-roader. So I really hope you had fun with me today, because I really enjoyed showing you my sports car collection and my off-roaders. So make sure you come back to the Giggle Room, kids, because we do cool cars all the time. See you for now. Bye.